Where'd you go? There you are. Okay. Ashley! Ashley, Ashley, Ashley!
Mm.
Oh my
How are
God,
you?
how I am well. How are you?
I'm good. You predicted my son.
Wait,
Uh,
wait, wait. Shut up.
you did. We talked in August of 23 and you were like, "Yeah, by November you're going to be pregnant." And I am. I'm 7 months pregnant right now. So I was like, "Amy's right." I've been putting it in the
Shh.
chat on your live when I can remember
Oh
to
my
tell
God.
people.
Oh my God. Well, thank you for telling me. Oh, and you're still in the same house.
I am. I stayed because you told me to. I did.
Yes, thank
Yes.
you. Okay, good. Okay, isn't that weird that I know? Oh, that's so funny. I knew. Oh my God. This makes so much sense. I started feeling all these spirits. I was like, I don't think I've read this person. I have read this person. I was like, who is this? And I was already running behind. My first client was having issues with turning on their mic, so it put me 5 minutes late already.
No, I
So
get it.
just hang on. But baby is doing fine though. So he's doing
Yeah,
fine.
he is,
Okay.
yes, everything looks
Okay.
good.
That's what they say. I said, "Is there any issue or like what's happening?" And they said, "No."
They tell me about his personality.
That's what we're gonna get into. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. I wonder if he's gonna have a moon in Leo.
Yeah,
Interesting.
because I've been interested in when he's gonna be born, for all the
Yeah.
reasons. But
Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. Well, let's see. Hang on. So are they trying to put you on like January 17th or what are they trying to put you around?
that's so creepy. No, it's February 4th, but I keep sensing, like, just my own intuition is, like, saying mid-January, and I keep
Mm.
telling work that. I'm like, "I'm telling y'all I'm gonna be giving
Mm.
birth earlier than February."
Mhm.
That I can just feel it. I don't know. So January 17th is what you're kind of feeling, you think? Because that would make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So either that's going to be there's going to be two things that are going to happen with that time. So I just got a word or a sentence in my head. They said, "Oh, well, he's going to be coming out a little bit later though than when your son was born." Yeah, a couple of weeks, a few weeks. My son was born on January 3rd.
Oh, okay. Okay, perfect.
So
Okay.
okay, and then I go, "Okay," but they didn't put it in February, so I'm gonna have to say it probably goes along in January, and it could be that that January 17th mark is either the time that you go right off of, like, onto bed rest. I bet you go into bed
Mhm,
rest, that may be a thing. Um,
mhm.
hold on. See, and this is your first kid with the guy you're with right now, right?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. They said the guy and he's big, though. He's tall?
Yes, he is tall.
He
He is
said
6
he
foot
oh,
2,
oh,
3, yeah.
Yeah, he is. They go, "He's a big boy. Oh, this one's gonna be a big boy." And I said,
Oh,
"Oh,
Lord.
really?" And I wonder if they are going to think that he is 10 pounds
Oh my
before.
gosh, my husband keeps making jokes about that, Amy, because he was a
Mm.
10-pounder. I was 8 pounds. Yeah, and I was like, "Tori," that's his my husband's name. I'm like, "Don't put my you're putting things out there in the universe that my vagina might not be able to
Yes.
handle." Yeah. Yes. So, now I'm paranoid. Am I, like, gonna have to have a C-section, or is it gonna have to come out the vaginal way?
I know. Oh my God, girl. So let me tell you a small story while I'm feeling. So
Yeah.
I was the baby of seven girls, and there were no younger cousins than me. There's no nothing. So I didn't grow up. I've never held a baby, watched one,
Yeah.
you name it. And then I got pregnant. I had my kid, and when I was in the hospital, my mom, she was born in 53, so she didn't talk
Uh-huh.
about what happened. Right? She's part of that whole here's the book, like that whole thing.
Right,
And I'm
right.
laying there, and they gave me they had like a thing on like what your cervix looks like as it expands, and I'm like, that's a
Yes.
fucking donut.
Right, right. Oh, no.
I'm gonna tell you, I think it may be.
I'm
I
nervous.
think he's gonna be bigger than my son. My son was 8 pounds, 14 ounces. So almost 9. Yeah, he was big. But
Oh my god.
I think he's gonna be just shy of 10, or
My
he's gonna be
god.
like 9'3". Like, I think he's gonna be a big potato, okay?
Thank
Because
you.
there are people talking about him, and because they're equating you and me together, I ended up having a C-section.
Mhm.
I'm gonna have to feel on it first. So because I see you holding baby and you're awake, but I
Mhm.
know that you can be obviously awake for both, right? I was knocked out from
Right.
my C-section, but
Mhm.
I'm trying to figure out, do I see a sheet like right
Right.
here? Or do
Right.
I see people right here? That's what but hold on, let me put on my spirit box. This is a good thing. Let's Oh, that was my thing. Oh my
Yeah,
god,
yeah,
there's been
that
so
yeah,
much
it
shit
helps.
happening in my room today. You have no idea. And I'm like, what is it again?
Well, in your
Hang on. Oh, this
dishwasher, I
is
saw that on your story. Yeah.
that was
Yeah.
weird. My husband was gone. He was
Uh-huh.
out of the house, and that's never happened before. And I'm walking by, and it's like,
You're like, "Okay, who's
and
here?
I'm
What's up?"
yes, and I that was also the day before. If you were you on live when Patricia, my skeleton, came up and flew off the bathtub?
I know
No.
who no, I wasn't on that live, but I don't know I did
Okay.
Hilton. Yeah.
Okay, Patricia. Yeah. So this was, what are we on today? So we're on Tuesday. No, Tuesday, right? Yeah, we're on
Yeah,
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
So it
Mhm.
was last Thursday. I was on live. Patricia has been in my bathtub, sitting on the corner, perfectly fine, stable, locked for forever. I take showers. The maid comes. She doesn't fall.
Yeah.
In the middle of live, after I was trailing one of my clients' husbands named Daniel, who committed suicide in a parking lot. As I
Mhm.
was talking about him, my REM pod started going off, and then Patricia
Oh,
and went
okay.
off, and I've never seen that. I peed a little,
Right.
that's not a normal thing, and then I tried to
Yeah.
debunk it, and she's
Right.
still sitting there. So I'm gonna be posting it later, but I have to find it first and go through it. Hold on. Show me that. I hear you saying it was a rough one. Um, Not like health-wise, you're not gonna die, there's nothing like that.
Do have health
But I'm wondering if
complications.
you yeah, I wonder if you're gonna get either really, really close to a C-section, which honestly, the thing that I know now, I would rather have the C-section, you
Yeah,
know?
I
Like,
heard that, right. I mean, it's
yeah, yeah.
it's just kinda more scheduled? I don't know.
It well, it's scheduled, and then also I've heard horror stories of, like, when women rip, and I would
Right, yes.
rather have the rip here than have it
Yeah.
there, and
I
it's
almost ripped my
okay.
mom to her butthole, she said,
Oh my
so I was
god.
because I was so big and didn't wanna come out,
Yes.
and that has tortured my mind. I'm like, "I don't wanna know."
I know, and then we have
Yeah.
these poor women back in the medieval era that, like, also had to get oh my god, that's a whole 'nother thing.
Yeah, I don't know how anybody had a
Ye
baby.
Uh-huh, I think you may get either extremely close
Mhm.
or you do. I don't think it's gonna be a breeze, but it's okay, it only lasts for 1 day and then it's done, and then that's it, so
Okay,
nobody's dying, but I'll have to feel more on it or we'll continue to go and I'll probably get a flash.
okay.
I don't see you with, I don't see you with a thing on your head. You know how they put the little cap on
Yeah.
to cover up your hair? I don't see you with
Mhm.
that, and so because I don't see you with that, I don't think you do. I don't think you do.
Okay.
Um, but yeah, but just let me know.
Okay.
Oh, somebody is talking about hold on. They're talking about what you're obsessed with. Hold on. No, you don't. Do you get obsessed with, like, chocolate covered ice cream or something like that right now? Is there something to do with, like, a frozen popsicle? I know you don't get obsessed with popsicles. Or what is the thing on the stick? Do you have something like that that you really like right now?
We just got these, like, Blue Bunny strawberry
Oh,
shortcake things that I've been
popsicle.
That
Yeah.
and then ice cream has been the latest obsession.
It's
Yeah.
it's been your thing. Okay, they just showed me what I had recently, well, when we went to Disneyland, was like the Mickey Mouse with the chocolate and the ice cream in the center, and they just made me feel biting into that, and I'm like, "What?" And they said, "Oh, she walks around on the with this stick." And
Huh.
I go, "Oh, okay." So there's probably talking about that because 'cause I've never actually had one of those before, so that's a whole new thing. And what's the whole point of talking about that? I think they're just saying, "Watch your sugar,"
Yeah, that's
essentially.
fair. That's fair. Yeah. That
Watch your
I have
sugars.
PCOS, so I try to do that naturally, but I've been kind of more sugared
Uh,
lately, and I'm like, I
uh-huh,
probably need to stop."
uh-huh,
I
okay, I
passed my
got you, I
glucose
got you.
test, though, so
Good!
see, I'm okay. I'm there. I'm okay with that aspect, but okay, I'll watch
Yes,
it.
yeah, so just watch that. The other thing too is, do you put on man, so you're still doing laundry, you're still doing everything. You're walking around and like, okay, I always forget, especially when I was pregnant, is like when people see a woman being pregnant, they think you're handicapped.
Yeah. Yes.
Have you experienced that? Yeah, I remember that.
Yes.
They put your little tennis shoes on and they had you put on leggings and then they
Yeah.
had you walking around with like a big sweatshirt or something on, or maybe you have
Yeah.
like this double layer and they see your little legs, your little skinny legs
Yeah.
walking everywhere. And they're talking about how, tell me, hang on. So he's been really, really good. He's been getting you anything you want, your husband?
Yes, I mean, he'll ask me like, "Do you want me to pick you up anything?" And he's very
Mhm,
attentive,
mhm.
in general. He was like that before I was pregnant, so I was already spoiled.
I good, good, good. Yeah, they just go like this. They said, "So how's the relationship? Sometimes it can change it, sometimes it can make it better." And they go, "Oh no, hey babe, what do you want? What do you want to
Yeah.
eat? I'll pick it up for you. What do you need?" I was like, "Well,
Yes.
that's good." So they know about that.
Yes.
And oh, they have you eating popcorn. Hang on. Why is that? Hang
Oh,
on.
that was okay.
Yeah, yeah. Somebody had you eating popcorn and they showed me a big ass TV. So this could be movies, or this could be like you just recently did this, or is there something going along with that?
Yeah, like just a couple weeks ago, my obsession was the bagged popcorn, and we have a big ass TV in our living room. So that would make sense because I
Yes,
sometimes if I don't have meetings, I'll have the TV on, I'll have my popcorn, I'll be working, watching TV, like multitasking, and that is
yes.
happened. Yes.
Yeah, they made me feel it as it's going into my mouth. I go, "Oh, okay." So they're with you, so they're watching this. And I would have to say this probably even goes along with your son. Do
Oh.
we have are we putting in a are we adding in like a middle name from your husband's side that has been passed down 3 generations or something?
How did they know that? Yeah, we are. It's hit my husband's started that generation started it's our generation with 4 names. So it's Jaden, Carter, Ryan, Shaney Felt, and the Ryan is his brother's middle one of his brother's 3 middle names. So we're trying to keep the tradition alive within the
And
family.
going down. Good job.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
somebody's talking about that. They go, "Oh, and it's good. 3 names," or whatever, because I'm used to having
Yeah.
obviously 3 names. And they go, "Oh, and it's being passed down. Oh, I like this." And I go, "Oh, okay." And
Good.
that would be, I think this is also probably your son. Hang on. Why? Tell me. His room is not all the way done yet. It's still pending.
Yeah, we're unboxing things still, but I did the painting and all that you saw me doing even before he was born. I was like, "He saw
Yes.
this, so we're doing it. Come on." Like, and we got it done. Like, before he was even conceived. So then
Oh my
that
god,
part's
I'm so
done.
yes, okay, okay. I said, "So what about the room?" I said, she's pretty on top of all this." They said, "What's going on with that?" And they go, "Oh, it's pending," meaning like it's
Yeah,
in process. I
it's a
go,
little piled
"Okay."
up right now, but we're getting there.
Exactly. It will be fine. Did you end up getting are you getting or I know some people do, some people don't. Did you end up getting the crib that is going to like convert into a bed?
Yes.
Oh,
Yep,
you
exactly
did.
that. Yes, exactly
Good
that. That is in
job.
his room. Yes.
There there you go. Okay. He just showed me growing up and being able to change this. Well, obviously not him, but y'all. And he says, like,
Uh-huh.
I like this. This is good. I said, oh, okay. And I hold on. What are you talking about? Teddy bear. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Somebody showed me this little teddy bear with a little. Oh, who is Logan? That's my husband's family. Hang on. Nana. Hang on. Weird. Was your husband like, do you know if he was really close to his like dad's mother?
Not his dad's mother, but his
His
mother's
mom's.
mother.
And
Yes,
she's
granny.
crossed though, correct?
Yeah, I was hoping she was
Yeah.
gonna come through because I wanted to know. I asked him, I was like, "Do you want me to ask about granny?" And he was like, "Let it happen." Like, if it gets brought up. But, like, I
That's
wanted to
why.
know if she was okay.
Yeah, he goes to show they showed me this image. They showed me this image of this woman, an older woman, that for me means grandmother, and somebody said Nana, which is what I called my grandmother. And I go,
Uh-huh.
okay, so we're adding into that area. And then they show an image of her holding the hand of this little bitty boy. And I said, well, who is this? And she said, oh, this is my grandson. It's her husband. And I go, oh, okay. And she says, but tell him now that I hold the hand of his son here.
Oh, see, because my he got in his feelings when I first got pregnant, was like, "I'm just so sad that my granny isn't gonna be able to meet our son." I was like, "Yeah, she is. They're hanging out right now." I was like, "They're like, she's got him. Don't worry about it."
Uh,
So now I can
yeah,
confirm that, like, for sure. That's
uh-huh,
awesome.
and that's what that is, and it's like so they painted this picture of those roads that you would see, on, like, 90s movies that would be, like, the street view with, like, the beautiful houses, and it had the trees with, like, the golden fall leaves that were coming down. It was all, like, this golden path of leaves. Anyways, she puts them, like, walking through this golden path of, like, fall leaves, and I'm like, "Oh, okay,
Oh.
it's very dramatic, so that's what they're doing." And hold on, tell me why. Was your husband ever around like farm animals growing up? Or did
It could
somebody ever have a goat or a
Oh, I'm not
sheep?
not that I'm aware of. They moved around quite a bit and lived in very, rural parts of Tennessee, so, I mean, it wouldn't be surprised if
Mm,
a neighbor or you know what I mean, could have had
I
some.
gotcha. That's okay. Yeah, only reason I know that that's why I was like, I don't think they had it, but somebody just showed me an image of a little boy's hand going up, and they showed me what would be like the nose and like eye of a goat or
Uh-huh.
a sheep, depending on what that is, and touching the nose. And I go, okay, obviously there's petting zoos, but I'm wondering if that went along with like either a core memory or if they had that. Um, hold on, tell
That's
me. Yeah, ask about. I don't think that they had it, but maybe he had like a family. I don't know why. Um, come back here. Tell me. Hang on, hang on. They just what? Are you considering? That's going to be too much for you. Don't do that right now. Um, just to reconfirm, I know it's been a hot second, but we do not have a dog that will like spin around in circles, right? Or like dance around in circles, correct?
we have a border collie that's in the house,
Oh my
and
God, you
she
actually have the border collie. You do. Holy fuck.
yes.
Okay.
And last session, she was in the room with me, and the spirits were loving her, so I kept her in a different room so she didn't interfere.
That Thank you for reminding me. Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you. They have like your husband going, hold on, no, sit down. Don't get too excited. It's the baby.
Yes.
It's okay. Sit. And they have her.
Yes, yeah, she's kind of a
Like,
spaz about noise or just yes, that would make sense to
okay,
me.
okay, I'm okay with that. And that's why I was like, oh my God. I said, that's going to be too much for you. What
No,
is that? Sometimes they'll
it's
bring that up and they'll talk about,
yeah, no new dog, hopefully. I'm like, "Oh lord, I can't
good.
handle
No,
that."
no, there's no new dog. No, they're just talking about your border collie you have right now. Why? Hang on. They can't what? Can your border collie like, do you not in your backyard, do you not have a very tall fence? Is it just low?
Well, it's an average size fence, but we can definitely see like, neighbors can see into our business. That's one reason why I wanted to move last time. So,
Oh.
but it's like it's a standard size
Oh.
fence. It's small though, so
Is it small? Okay, they have your
yeah.
border collie jumping up and looking over it.
Oh,
And
no.
yeah, and I'm like, "What?" Or that could also just be a sign for, like, people looking over it, and, like, that's, like, an issue for me, and so I was like,
Yeah,
"Border collies can't jump because we have a 12-foot fence," and I'm like, "They
um,
can't jump that high. What is that?" And I'm like, "Maybe it's shorter." Um,
yeah.
I don't know why that would be a thing. Maybe they're just trying to talk about that situation. "Come back over here, grandma." "What? Where? Where? What happened with you? Hold on. Tell me about him." Hmm. So somebody's talking about, I don't know what that means. Did we have car troubles recently? Did we have something going on, or was there like a flat tire that we had to like pick somebody up on the side of the road or something? Okay. You're gonna,
Oh, would it happen maybe at work? Because he did have at his work, he had a driver stranded in a different part of the state, and it
yeah,
was stressing him out a lot.
yeah, because they're talking about your husband and they have
Yeah.
somebody on the phone going, "Hey, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know where to
Yes.
go." And he's like outside of his car looking at his car. And I'm like, "What is this?" Yeah. So what was going on with that?
Well, it was a big work truck because he is in, supply chain management with, like, electrical supplies, so he sends out drivers with, like, big reels of stuff, and this driver got stuck in a city out here
Mhm.
called Clarksville, and he's like, "I had to pay $850 to, like, get this thing towed to another
Yes.
branch." Yeah, and then somebody had to go
Yes.
pick up the guy. It was a very stressful day for him because he was the one managing all this chaos.
Yes. Yeah. So I would have to say absolute instance. I've never seen that before. Yeah, they're applying that with your husband and they're having him stand out of his truck or his car being like,
What do I do? Yeah.
yeah. Okay, so that's what that is. So I'm gonna have to say yes, that the grandmother is like recognizing that and talking about his job and how she sees it. That's just like a funny little thing. And why? Tell me. But they said it was in the past. I said, "Is this gonna be something that happens in the future?" And she goes, "No, no, no, no. It like just happened or it almost happened." And somebody just made me taste steak. Okay, hold on.
We just had steak this weekend.
Oh, you did? Yes, that's why.
Yes, we did. We went to Texas
Okay.
Roadhouse.
There, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Did you have the ribeye?
I had the ribs, yeah, I had the ribs and he
You
had a
had
steak.
he had the steak. Okay, yeah, somebody just
Yes.
made me here cutting into it and they made me taste the flavor and I go, "Oh, okay." So they went with you to that as well.
Oh, that's sweet. Okay, okay.
Okay. Yes, and
That's
why?
cute.
But it wasn't for an anniversary, it was just to go.
Yeah, we had a gift card and we needed to use it.
Ah,
Yes.
that's why. Okay, so what was August with y'all? What does August have to do anything with? Did we
We
what is
we
that?
got together first in August of 2011, so we've been together for a long
Oh.
time, and while our wedding anniversary is in June, we really recognize August as the merge of our lives, so
That makes sense. I got it. Yeah. No, my husband and I forget our wedding anniversary and
me
June
too.
is our getting together month. So
Yeah.
that's funny. And why? Yeah, she goes, "Oh, but August this." And she goes, "Love." And I go, "Oh, okay." And why? Hold on. Mhm. I mean, some women get this. Just I think you're gonna have more back problems than normal after you have this kiddo. I think that
Mhm,
you're going to have more back problems than normal. I think you're gonna complain about the pain. I think that you will need to go see a doctor for it. It's not gonna be something, I mean, you're not gonna have to probably go get surgery. It doesn't feel like that. But
mhm,
they're essentially saying it's like, it's okay to moan about it. It's okay to talk about it. It's okay to, ask your partner for help for I mean, I know he's gonna be amazing. There's nothing bad about that. But they're
mhm,
just saying, like, we know this is going to happen and we're here for you for this and we get it
mhm.
and don't fake it.
'Cause I have scoliosis and I go to a chiropractor now to help manage it, and I've been worried, I've been talking to the doctor, I'm like, "I'm worried about the epidural and the curve in my back and concerns just around the pain that you can feel with epidurals, long term and stuff like that," and he's like, "I don't think it's severe enough to be concerned, but when you have scoliosis, it kinda just everything's out of whack."
I
So
know.
I try to keep it aligned with the chiropractor.
Really? Okay. Yeah, just because they show you walking around. I know when we have pain, we kind of do it in silence. We go, "Ah, that hurts." But the reason why we say an
Right,
"ah, it hurts" is because it's at a 12, right?
right,
And if it's
right,
like at a 7, we're just quiet about it. We're like, "Hmm," you
right.
know?
Yes.
And so, yeah, so they're just talking about that and it will be okay. And they're literally saying, just give it time. Just take
Okay.
time. And it honestly feels like it's gonna take 3 years, like
Oh, wow.
2 years, 3 years. And so you may get depressed about it, you may get sad. There's nothing to do with like surgery or anything like that, but just take your
Mhm.
time and be nice to yourself.
Do you envision that, like, inhibiting me from having more children? Because that was another question, if you felt any other baby spirits
I
that
don't
because I
think it's going No, no, absolutely. I don't think that
yeah.
that would inhibit you at all from having a kid, unless just from, like, not wanting to be intimate because you're in pain, that would be the only other thing.
Right,
But because I have chronic pain, right? And that's the thing. It's like, "Oh my god, I hurt too bad. I can't do this today," right? Like,
right.
but hold on, give me a second. I love that you're pregnant. Hang on, sorry, they just got all excited about a baby. It's so cool.
When
Hang
it
on.
happened, I was like, I wanted to email you and be like,
You sh So you saved it until today. Oh my god,
I
I love it.
did.
Oh.
I have been
Mhm.
commenting though when other women are like, "Am I gonna get pregnant?" I'm like, "Go to Amy because she predicted my pregnancy." I'm a
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, thank
yes.
you. It's such a thing because they can, it's them. They're talking about it, right? And they get
Yeah,
so excited when that happens. And so it's always correct. Oh my god, the thing that pisses me off the most is when I go on and you have the stick people and then they're just like,
yes.
"Am I going to get pregnant?" And they go, "No." And I'm like, "Number 1, that's not real. Number 2, you're a fucking liar.
Right,
Number 3,
right.
there there is let's get into baby. Hang on. Hold on. What? Hang on. Hmm. I hear you saying 2 names, and I hear you saying 2 names, and I hear you packing lunch for I don't believe it's your husband and just your son. I hang on. I'm just gonna tell you, I and I don't know what that path means. So, essentially, they're saying that I think that if you want to get pregnant again, it would be the best in about 2.5 years after you
Okay.
have this one. And that could also mean, I just said Alexis. So I'm wondering if the next one is a girl. I wonder if you even pop off with that. Um, they were talking about female, then it just said Alexis. And why? Hang on. Where? I'm trying to figure out this 2.5 year mark. I don't know if this 2.5 year is when they're actually born. It's weird. It's almost like I feel like that's when they're actually.
Oh, man. You pumping them out fast then.
Well, yeah, that is very fast. Absolutely.
I am 31, so my ideal situation would be done by
Oh,
35.
yeah, I
Um,
guess that would.
yeah.
Yeah,
Would
that's okay. That's okay. I'm gonna say that if you want to and you get to that state, I think it's going to be a surprise. And I think you end up having your second kid by 33.
okay. Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, either you have them right at like at the very, very end of 33, or you find out when you're 33 that you're going to have this kid. It's
Okay.
33 seems like the magic number. There's an odd feeling of like a dip, of like a
Mhm.
disappointment. And so I'm trying to figure out, does that go with this one and then we have another one? Or is that just like we tried for a second, it didn't work? I honestly don't think you're,
Yeah,
hang on.
and it took a while for me to get pregnant.
That's what they're
From
saying.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I had the PCO I have PCOS, and so we've been raw dogging it for years, and I left it up to
Mm,
God. I was like,
God.
"If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen," and then it happened, so I was like, "Okay, so I can get pregnant naturally. I can."
And it was your vibe, and it's because you just let it go. You
Yeah.
just said, "If it'll happen." It was that type of energy because remember when we go through and we go, "Oh my god, I can't do it. I can't do it." You're
Mhm.
making that happen,
Mhm.
okay? Or
Right.
like you're creating that. So by you having that, ah,
Mhm.
it popped off. I think that it's going to be a surprise when you get pregnant. And I think that something is going to end up happening right around 33. So either you have the baby there or you get pregnant at that point.
Okay.
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 So watch out for that.
Okay.
The other thing that they were talking about though, is somebody keeps showing me a 37. That could go along with 37 weeks. That's what I'm thinking. It's more than just, do you eat a lot of oatmeal? Do you eat oatmeal a lot?
I haven't been lately, yeah.
Oh,
Just
weird. Sorry.
that is so weird that they brought that up. I was gonna be doing that too to get the booby milk to come into, so
Oh,
I'm trying to get used
yeah.
to it now. I'm like, "Let me just get oatmeal in my diet," so it's just second nature to me when he
They
comes.
they they just made me taste and felt the oats in my mouth, and I'm like, that's why I stopped for a second. I'm like, weird.
That's
So
so
like they
random.
know about I know. So I would even say focus on diet, right? There's a reason why they said that. Focus on diet, focus on what you're eating, keep doing
Okay.
that, and know that they're with you apparently while you're eating oatmeal.
Apparently, they really are interested in what I'm eating, so I'm gonna be really cognizant everything I
Yeah.
eat now and be like, "Granny, is this okay?" Like, "Give
Uh-huh.
me a sign."
Yes. 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 Is this fine? No, let me ask
Yes.
about, hold on. What about that? What about that? Where are you going with that? Hmm. That seems counterproductive. Hang on. I don't know what that means. Are you doing something now that I've had oatmeal shoved in my mouth? I'm just going to ask everything. Do you, were you doing a lot of like ginger tea or were you making a lot of things with ginger? That's so random.
When I was in my first trimester, I was so sick and I was pounding like ginger ale quite a bit. And that's probably what took the hit
Damn.
until I was
Mm,
like, maybe there's better alternatives. And then luckily I just had to get on Zofran to exist in the first trimester.
ye-
And now I'm okay.
Good, good. Oh my God, girl, I'm so glad. That is a life changer. 8 milligrams Zofran, pop in your mouth, done.
Yes. Yes. I'm
It's a
like,
life changer.
I'm still like getting the doctor to fill the subscription. So I
Good.
prescription so I can just have them because they're so
Yeah.
magical.
Oh, I know. I know. I have like 10 boxes in my bathroom. So I understand from just getting it over and over and over again. Why? So they know about the ginger. They're talking about, tell me, I think maybe your baby is making me taste this stuff. I
Oh.
think he's making me taste it. Hold on. What else? I mean, let's play the game of what else do you eat? Hold on while we're here, because this is just fun. Hang on. Where?
So funny.
What? I know he's here. He's around. Oh. Who is that? Who is the I wonder if this is on your husband's side. Hold on. Do you have a okay, hold on. Somebody keeps saying uncle. Hang on. But it's older than just an uncle. It'd be like a great uncle or a great great uncle. Hang on. Do you have any idea if you have like a great uncle? Like I said, this could go on husband's side as well. That was like actively in World War II, actively in World War II, and he wore a tan uniform. I don't know who wore tan uniforms. I don't remember if that's, I don't think Marines were there yet. I think probably that's Army. I don't know. We'll have to see. Um,
Hmm.
hang on.
Let me look up something real quick on my Facebook
Y-
because his
Yeah.
uncle Truman. So I mean, it's an uncle, not a great uncle. Was a
Mhm.
vet is a veteran, but he's still alive. So this is somebody that's
No, this is dead. And this
okay.
is
Okay.
older. Like this is associated with being I'm thinking it's World War II. It could be World War One. Like this would be like a grandparent's brother or something like that type of
Hmm.
thing, or like a grand. Only reason why I'm saying this is I just want you to look it up on either side. And I think they ended up passing either during or shortly after the war, meaning like in the 50s, or it could be in the 20s, like because World War One went on from I think it was 1911 to like 1918. I can't remember.
Hmm.
Um,
Hmm.
but I think maybe that kid is or that person may be your kid.
Reincarnated.
Because yeah, there's an odd connection with that. And I'm gonna even wonder. It is familiar though, but there's something to do with war. But I'm gonna take that back. I don't even think that he died in the war. I think he died shortly after, so within like 10 years after. Um,
Hmm. I wonder if it's my grandfather because
was
my
he in
mom's
World War II?
father. That part I'm not 100% on, but so he is a war veteran. So that's the part I'm a little
Mm-hmm.
fuzzy. He died when my mom was 16, so I don't really know too much about him.
Oh,
But my mom's the baby of 13.
holy crap.
Ca- Catholic family, if that tells you anything. So,
Yeah.
so I'm wondering if it's not my husband's side, if there's something on my mom's side because there's just so many family
And
members.
that may be, and I want you to look and see if it was like 15 years after he served. Like it's not like he would have still been, he wasn't 55, like he's younger. Like I would even say he's in his 40s when he died, maybe.
Yeah, because my
Um,
grandfather died kind of young, like in his early 50s, and I would
Early
say.
50s. Okay,
Yeah.
just look it up just because they keep showing me this. Here, let me see if I can get a picture for you. I mean, obviously, clearly it's not going to be your picture, but hold
Hmm.
on. Um, uh, can, uh, wait,
So
wait,
my
wait.
son's gonna have an old soul.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hold on. Oh, hang on. Images. Oh, interesting. Oh, that's a khaki officer's hat. Interesting. So a hat like that.
okay. Okay.
Okay. And then hang on, that's what I keep seeing. But then or like that. Well, hold on. Like that.
Okay. Okay. Yep,
That
I've seen
type.
that.
And that says that that is from World War II. It says it's a U.S. Army cotton khaki garrison. Um, so I'm gonna say it probably somehow deals with World War II. Almost like here we go, but obviously clearly not a woman. Um, oh no, I just lost it. Hang on, it's gone. But you get it.
Yeah.
It goes, but then they have the picture of come here. Where are you at? Clearly, this is not him, but like that, but black and white with that type of hat on. I mean, not all the decorations, but
Okay. Gotcha. Okay.
it's just up like that. And so I'm gonna have to say that that may be him, and it goes along with like the feminine side. So I would be not be surprised if it goes along with mom. So yeah, email me and let me know. I'd be
Okay.
highly interested to see what that is. And hi, what? Dad doesn't have anything to do with John, right? Or a J-O?
John is my brother and his brother's name. Actually, we have 2 Johns. First name,
Oh.
yeah, my brother's name is Jonathan, and my husband's, brother, who we're actually taking the Ryan middle name from, his name is John Tyler
Oh,
Ryan.
he's John. Okay, okay.
Yes.
Somebody says, "Oh, hello, John," and I go, "Oh, who's John?" So that's your brother. So I would have to say that probably even goes along with her side. And
Okay.
tell me, he went, "Oh, does George have anything to do with y'all,
George.
or a
Hmm.
GE or a Greg?" That'd be the only two that goes with that. I don't think Greg does. Greg doesn't sound like it harmonizes with you. But does George go anywhere with y'all?
Trying to think of any uncles or not grandfather. Husband side, let me think. Mm, not that I'm aware of.
Okay, leave that there. No, just
Okay.
because somebody or it's not because I was channeling right now. It was because I got the name George earlier in like when I was getting ready and I wrote it down. I can't remember where I wrote it down. But anyways, I wrote it down. So I was like, okay, we'll see if maybe these are your people. And
Yeah.
hang on, come back here. Tell me about her. Hold on. What? Weird. You're pregnant. You're gonna go to your mom's. Your mom lives close. What? What is that about?
We're going to my mom's next weekend. It's my last travel event before, I'm not traveling anymore, but we're going to my mom's next week for Thanksgiving. Yeah.
Oh, you are? Okay, okay, yeah. So they go like this. They say, "Oh my God, go to mom's. Oh, not far. Oh, but oh, be careful. Worry, be careful. Make sure you're fine." And I said, "Okay, we're not worried about anything happening, but that's just like the care that they do." And so they're going to be going to your mom's house, obviously, with you.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Because I am a little bit nervous just traveling in my 3rd trimester, and
Oh,
she's like about 3 hours away. So
oh, that's
worst case
close.
scenario, it's not bad. Yeah.
And why? Hang on. Does your mother, when you end up having baby, are your mother's planning on coming and staying here for, like, the week, correct?
Yeah, for as long as I can keep her. Yes,
Right.
she's like, she's very chill. She's like, if you want me to go, I'll go and I'll come back and when Tori goes back to work. But I was like, stay as long as you could possibly can. So yeah, I'm planning
Good.
on her being in there in the beginning as much as possible.
Good. Good. They like that. They go, "Oh, mom, stay here, room. It's okay. Mom will help." And I go, "Oh,
Yes.
good."
Mom
I
is
said,
very
"She
helpful.
mom is extremely helpful." So they like that. And the mom's dad is gone though. Yes, we already said that. So that's for
Yeah.
some reason. I think that mom's dad is somehow associated with your baby because
Yeah,
they
and
go,
you did say last time too that my dad's dad also was like you saw him holding him as a
mm-hmm.
baby. And so, like, I'm thinking there's some, paternal, grandfathers are involved with
Yeah,
something.
Absolutely. Yeah. Until I get up there and I'm dead, I don't know. Oh, what is that? Hang on. They just pulled something out of my brain. Hang on. What do you mean? Did you not have like an official baby shower?
No, we just did a couple weeks ago.
You just did. Okay, and that was here
Yeah.
though, right?
Yeah, it was like an hour away from here, but yeah.
Ah, okay, okay. I go like I had my baby shower at my mom's house and I go, "What?" I said, "Where was their baby shower at?" They said, "Oh, not here." And I said, "Oh, so she must have had it at mom's." "No, not at mom's." And I'm like, "But that's
It was
not
at a
like her."
church.
Oh,
Yeah, it was
that's
at an
why.
aunt's church, yeah, yeah. It was in a formal, it's at somebody's
Oh,
house, yeah.
I gotcha. Okay, yeah, because they put a ribbon on you and they gave you gifts, but I'm like, if she's not doing
Yes.
it here and there, where's is that? She didn't have
Right.
one. And they're talking about how what? Eh, hold on. Everybody's saying, "God bless you. God bless you. God bless you." That's all. It's like everybody's saying that. And I go, okay. And so they're talking about, I guess, being at that church and there's spirits of people from the church and they're all,
We also went to
yeah,
a Catholic baptism, and that's obviously a big part of the thing. My best friend from, like, 1st grade, her son got recently baptized, and we were the godparents, so, the Catholic peace, that I'm wondering if they're singing that because that was
I
very
bet I,
close, yeah.
uh-huh. I bet that also, yeah, because they're talking about blessing a kid or blessing the baby. And I'm like, what? I've never seen that. So they were all there with that. And tell me, hold on, what does that mean? Did they do the ribbon thing where they do it around and then they do the length thing? Okay.
Yes,
They're
yes.
talking about that. They just grabbed it. And most of the time they'll lift up the shirt, but y'all, they left the shirt down and they did it over the clothes.
Yeah, because I had a dress on, yeah.
That would make sense. Okay, I know for mine, I had like a little undershirt and they pulled it up to get exact. And I was like, what? I said, nobody really does
Right.
that. And they go, yes. They go, oh, we're modest. I go, oh, okay. And they're talking about how one, a no way. You're not at like 52 inches around right now, are you?
Get the exact measurement, like, inches wise. They just took my measurement and then compared it to other people's strings. So I don't know exactly how big around I am right now.
You should measure it like now and then email me and let me know.
Okay, you said 52 inches? Okay.
Yeah, like 52. And that seems huge for me. You don't look huge. I was, my God, I when I got pregnant, I was 100 and I'm 5'11" though. Okay. So when
Yeah.
I got pregnant, I was 164 pounds. When I gave birth, I was 211.
I am
Like
pushing the weight. I was 140 when I got pregnant, and I'm like 180 right now, and I'm trying to not get my feelings about
I
it.
don't. You will don't. And then when you're done, make sure, so this would be the best thing as being a mom, make sure
Yeah.
they oh, it just said delicious. So when you get done, you're gonna feel like a blob of jello. Like
Okay.
everything. Oh, it's the most terrible feeling ever. But just give yourself like 2 years to get back because your
Okay.
body naturally will just take forever. But I would even say, lose a little, but then you're gonna get pregnant again. So like don't worry about it
Right.
too much.
Right. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Because 2 years from now, hopefully I'll
Uh,
be pregnant again.
uh-huh. Just come back and do that again. Hold on. Where are we going with this? They keep trying to talk about hang on. Hold on. What? What does that mean? And you haven't put up your tree yet though, correct?
We did this weekend, actually. I'm sitting next to it.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, it's right. Oh, that's why they're talking about your tree. Oh, look.
Yeah. We
Oh.
actually, it was weird. We had to get a new tree, and we had this, like, moment with another random human where that we wanted the same tree and they were out, and my husband and I looked at each other and we're like, "Give it to that family because we can pick a different tree. We're not that committed." And we were both like, "Yeah, high five." We got some good energy out there in the world.
Good job.
But
Oh, I'm proud of you. Yeah, that's a big thing. And so they
yeah.
were very happy about it.
Yes, they were like, "Are you sure?" And it's like there's this like little kid involved. I'm like, "Abs, please take this tree. I'm gonna be mad if you don't at this point. Like, just
I like
we
it.
are not committed to this tree. You
There
take
you go.
it."
That works. So are you gonna have the husband, like, help you decorate it though, right?
Yes, we have to still do that. Yes, that is a
That's okay.
family tradition. Yeah. We do it
Oh,
together.
okay.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. They have y'all sitting down and they have you doing it. And I was like, "Oh," I was asking him, I said, "Who's gonna decorate or what's gonna decorate or who is doing this?" And then they had him hoisting
Yep.
it, and then they're talking about doing it. So they're all here for that. They get it. And who? Do you not have a fireplace?
We do actually. Yeah, it's behind it. Just a very small living room, but yeah, we do have a
Oh,
fireplace.
or do you not use it?
Not right now. We haven't been because I've been so hot.
Oh.
I'm like, I don't need the heat.
Oh. Okay, I gotcha. It's okay. It's okay. They go like this. I said, "So what about their living room? What's going on?" And they said, "No fire." And I go, "Well, I mean, clearly it's not. Well, depending on where you're at, it's not cold." And I would even say be,
Cautious.
yeah, hold on. Is there not like a screen in front of it or something?
We have those little curtains, but that's it. And it's a
That's
gas
it.
fireplace. Yeah.
That's why. Okay, okay. They go like this. They said no need. Like I have this big thing that we put in front of ours because it's all wood burning. And
Yeah.
I go, "What is this?" And they go, "No, none of that." And I'm like,
Why?
"Why? It's less
Why? Right.
gas." Uh-huh. And tell me why. Hold on. What about him? Do you have a Samsung washing machine
Is it
or do you have an
Samsung? It's a
LG?
LG, an LG
You have
one.
an You do. Okay,
Yes.
they're making me hear it sing to you.
Oh, yeah, it is very musical. Yeah.
Is it?
And I'm
Okay.
I'm the laundry queen, so I do the laundry in the house.
You're the laundry queen. Okay. And then where is there's not a downstairs though, correct from here?
No, no, not from here. This is the first floor, and then we have a second floor. Yeah.
That's the upstairs. And it's down here though. It's on the bottom floor. It's not
Yes.
upstairs. Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
They go like this. They go, "Be careful doing laundry. Be careful doing laundry." And I said, "Oh, okay." And then they're making me hear the do 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 do. And I'm like, the only two brands that I know that do this is Samsung or LG. I'm like, I don't know anybody else that does that. And they're just talking about, I would even say be careful lifting it, right?
Yeah, because 'cause I'm starting to get uncomfortable with, like, I have it's like a stackable, so I'm having to do, the wash and then lift it from above, and it feels like it's getting, like, too much for me to do sometimes, depending on what it is. So
That's what it
therefore, that's
is.
okay. That makes
Okay, so be
sense.
careful. Need get some help, especially with towels and everything like that. And why? Tell me. I'm just so excited about you. Yeah, you're a family, and I'm gonna have to say your son is here as well. That they are just collectively here for you, and they love you. And I do think you're gonna get pregnant again. And I don't see anything bad happening in the
That's
future.
so good.
Like it feels. Hold on. There is a woman that is and it's not you. It's either your mom or goes into your husband's mom, one or the other, but I don't think they get a nose job. I think they, like, either fall or maybe they get hit
Uh-oh.
or maybe they get into, like, a minor little accident, and they're talking about their nose getting hit, and so they get 2 black eyes.
Oh my, okay.
And so that for right, it could be falling, it could be a little accident, it could be I don't think they get punched.
Yeah,
But it's a woman and it would be on the line of like mother.
okay.
I don't feel like it's grandmother at all. I feel like it goes more on the mother area. And so I even think maybe this happens in the first quarter of the year. So getting into January, because it still feels like it would be snowing or there'd be ice, like one of those. Or it's like winter time. So I'm gonna say that could be January, February, March. And they're
Okay.
talking about you being like, oh my God, oh, but they're okay. That's good. And people are talking about it and they're just like, oh no, I'm just fine. My eyes just look terrible, and it's like
Yeah,
that. So I'm gonna say that that would be the only real big thing, but it's nothing too bad.
okay. Okay.
Okay.
I have
What?
one random question, and
What?
if you
What?
you might not I don't know if you have time to suss her out, but my mom
Yeah.
lost a baby years ago, And she was just like, "I would love to know if she's okay." But I always had a theory that my sister was reincarnated as her. That was always my theory, even as a little one. Like, because my mom had the
That's
miscarriage, and then my sister was born shortly soon after, and I was like, "This is just Amanda coming back." But it's Emily
yes,
now.
well, oh my god, that's Emily! That's fucking
Yeah,
Emily!
yeah. Are they talking about Emily?
Oh my god, I kept getting the name Emily in my brain, and that's my best friend's name, and I'm like, why are you bringing up Emily? What is that? That doesn't make sense. That's your person." Okay, and it even said Emily on my thing, and it went down. I was like, "Yeah, yeah, they're just talking about my friend," because I recently talked to her. Well, I talked to her yesterday.
Yeah.
And hold on. So as soon as you were talking about that, they actually showed um one of my clients that her daughter had passed away, and then about a year later she ended up having another baby, and that
Uh-huh.
baby was that daughter. I don't hold on. So your mom was able to deliver and hold this baby girl? Okay.
And there was a little casket, didn't know what it was as a kid, and I lifted it and saw the little like, I didn't see the baby, but I saw, like, a cloth over the body, and that's how I knew, because I was so
Yeah.
young, of like,
Yeah.
oh, I was, like, comprehending that that was my sister. And then I always told
Yeah.
my mom, I was like, "Mom, Emily is Amanda. They're the same. She just came back. She just needed part 2. She was
Yes.
dramatic. It's fine."
I that's exactly why. So she goes
Yeah.
like this. So there's a female here, there's a woman here that I think this may be a guide that goes along with you as well, or a family member. I haven't quite exactly snooped them out yet. But they go, "Oh," they said, I said, "So what happened with the sister?" I said, passed. I said, "But what?" They go, "Oh, she was able to hold her, she was able to love her." And she goes, and then she gave her back. So coming back. And then she says, "But she's not here. She's back over here." So I'm gonna have to say that that would be your sister.
That would make sense. I'm like, they just needed a part 2. And my mom had a very,
Uh-huh.
like a very Catholic driven dream where
Yes.
she actually dreamt that, like, one of the saints came down and, like, cut her, and that's what happened. She had, like, a hernia that caused bleeding or something, and that's how the baby died. She's like, "I had a dream about that," and I was like, "See, this is all connected, mom." I was just like, and then I was like, "And then she's back. I promise you Emily is Amanda, and and Emily are one. Like, it's the
Ye
same baby."
and it is because I don't feel any little girl, like I feel your son. I don't feel any little girl, and because they're talking about it, I'm gonna have to say
Yeah,
yes, and because they talked about her passing. So tell your mom to let herself off the hook, and
right,
that dream that she woulda had would been an interpretation.
right,
So
okay.
yes, that's
That would make
exactly how
sense.
that happened. So what I want you to do is I want you to
Okay.
go have an amazing Christmas.
You
I want you to
too.
have amazing New Year. I want you to
Yes.
email me and message me and let me know about your girth, especially right
Yes.
now. It would be even interesting to see if you're not 52 right now, see when you give birth what your
Okay.
waistline is if it's 52.
Okay.
Okay.
I
That would be
will.
cool. Let me know how much baby is or how much he weighs when that
Right.
happens. Okay. Let me know
Okay.
date, the whole thing.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And then, just then go enjoy life and eat oatmeal.
Right. And ginger ale and watch
Yes.
my sugar and eat steaks. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. Do you have any questions for me before I have to let you go?
I don't think so. I appreciate you so much. I do.
Anytime.
Thank
Anytime. I
you.
love you so much. Go
Love
and have a
you.
freaking fantastic night, and I'll talk to you soon, okay?
Thank you. All right. Bye.
Bye.